So in this video, I'm just really going to quickly go through the directions for page 11, where you're going to practice just mastering the skill of the distributive property. I wanted to explain the work that you see here for the first couple. I did the work here for number 3, and we're going to talk about the backwards order for a handful of these highlighted problems. So friendly reminder when distributing that you're doing 3 times x, and that's what this is saying, and then you're going to do a 3 times a negative 1. And it's saying that because you're taking it away right here, there's the taking away of the 3 times 1. And folks, you can just skip to this last step. You do not need to do this middle step on this worksheet if you don't need to. I just wanted to explain the work that you're seeing here for some of the modeled problems. Now for number 2, you can see that the times 7 actually comes after the fact. And so we're going to distribute backwards. Every once in a while, you'll see a problem like this. And I do want to have the video, like the reason I'm making this video is because I want to imply that there should be parentheses here, and there should be parentheses here, and there should be parentheses here, okay? So every once in a while, you'll see the number by itself in parentheses after the problem, and so you can kind of reverse distribute. So here's the negative 7 times the x right there, and then you've got the negative 7 times the 5, and so this one goes on to be a negative 7x minus 35. All right, so like number 8, for example, if we were to kind of distribute the other direction, you've got the negative 4. The first line, you'd have negative 4 times x, and then you have a negative 4 times a negative 9, so that's going to be a plus 36. So for this one, we get negative 4x plus 36. Now, like I said, that middle line of work is optional. You do not need to show it. All right, back up to number 3, a half of 10x. You got half of 10x is where I got the 5x. And a half of this negative 4 is where I'm getting this negative 2. So again, the middle line is optional. It's just meant to show you what you're actually multiplying by. If you want to skip that line, it's okay. And for number 4 here, when you multiply a negative 3 times x, you're good to go there. And then you've got a negative 3 times this negative 5. So that's where we're going to get a negative 3x, and then it's going to be plus 15. So in this video, I just wanted to go through a couple of examples, and I wanted to point out that for questions 2, 8, 14, and 24, the number that you're distributing is actually at the end of the problem. And so again, hopefully now you're okay with they should be in parentheses, and you just kind of multiply backwards, if you will. And at this point, you're now just going to work on page 11 independently. You're just going to work on page 11 now, and that's the end of this video. Thank you.